The solution that I chose was an age limit on getting married. Around 50% of all marriages in the United States end in divorce according to the U.S. Census Bureau. To define a more exact percentage on marriages, 41% of first marriages, 60% of second marriages, and 73% of third marriages end in divorce. That is a huge number, especially when you go with more marriages. Age group for the divorces are under 20, 27.6%, 20 to 24, 36.6%, 20 to 25, 16.4%, 30 to 34, 8.5%, and 35 to 39, 5.1%. This brings me to my solution that I chose. I feel that there should be an age limit on getting married, just like drinking. I'm not sure that that would be the solution to everything, but as you can see by the statistics, it seems the older people are, the less they seem to be getting divorced. I agree with drinking age. I believe you should be allowed to get married I don't believe you should be allowed to get married just because you're at a legal drinking age. However, to me, I believe that people are more mature and think things differently when they're over 21. I'm not saying that would stop all divorces, but I think it would really cut down on all the young divorces. Also, looking at statistics, it shows that first marriages seem to lead to a second and maybe third marriages that don't last either. Higher percentage rates of second and third divorces show this. I believe that is because once somebody gets married at a young age, they try to take all their bad mistakes and problems that they had in the first marriage, maybe into the second and third marriages. Where if they started out at an older age, I believe it would cut down on the second and third marriages. I'm living proof of both these. In my first marriage, I was 19 years old and pregnant. My husband and father of 2 children was an alcoholic and drug abuser and physically abused me. My second marriage, not even 3 years after the divorce from my first marriage, was a man with major infidelity issues. They always say hindsight is pretty strong. Well, I know I wish someone would have told me that I couldn't get married at such a young age. It would have saved a lot of mental and physical scars for both me and my children.
Another solution to divorce is prenup. A prenup clarifies uncertainties about future decisions. It can help create a peace of mind and harmony by spelling out terms of spousal maintenance. It can set the record straight on who owns what before the marriage starts and can remove fears and doubts. It can be like an insurance policy, so if things do go wrong, you know that you're still going to walk away with what you brought to the marriage. The second biggest reason for divorce is finances. Prenuptial agreements can keep finances separate and help protect you from debt. It can also help you decide who will pay household bills and how to handle credit card charges and how to save money. Communication is the first most common reason for divorce, and a prenup can help you communicate about big issues in the beginning and even designate a mentor or a mediator for big decisions. Another way to prevent divorce is through counseling. Before getting married, couples can choose to do premarital counseling. These sessions can help couples talk about their individual goals and address fears and give them knowledge of communication skills. These communication skills can prevent miscommunication and divorce. A July 2010 study by BYU says premarital counseling improves communication skills necessary to navigate hard times. If a partner has decided that they want a divorce, the couple may decide to do counseling. A counselor can help you map out action steps to help save your marriage. But often counseling does not help because both partners must have a real desire to try and fix things, and a lot of times they don't. A lot of times counseling just helps the other spouse realize and come to terms with the divorce. And now Kamlan will talk to you about living together before marriage.
Another possible cause for, another possible solutions for divorce is living together before marriage. Divorce most of the time is more associated with infidelity, abuse, addiction, and lack of commitment than come from one or both partners. This cause of divorce come from the fact that both partners didn't have enough time to know each other before they get married. Premarital cohabitation appears to strengthen marriage, then consequently avoid divorce. Premarital cohabitation is a process of living together with your partner before marriage. Kerry Donner, author of Premarital Cohabitation Can Strengthen Marriage, says, living together before marriage makes us better able to love each other. Living together is like, if we can say, a trial marriage. It makes couples to build their love and trust in one another. Plus, marital cohabitation helps couples to know what their partner like or don't like, what their partner behavior are like, and what the partner future goals are in life. Once the partner know each other and well enough to get married, following that path is hard for them to break up in divorce. They are well prepared and to handle everyday challenging situation since they know each other. Living together before marriage can also be considered as a practice time in order to get married. It is the time when the partner have a taste of what it's like to be together when they get married, and what it is like to handle every challenging situation that comes after marriage. Living together before marriage is not only the solution for divorce, and dissoluble marriage can also strengthen marriage. And dissoluble marriage, like a solution for divorce. The conception of indissoluble marriage is to amend a state marriage so that to make it is impossible for man or couple to break in divorce. They can freely choose to enter in that type of divorce, as said Christoph Wolff. And dissoluble marriage can strengthen the union and help couple not to end up into divorce. This type of marriage will get couple locked in marriage with no way out. The only solution for couple in this type of marriage is to work out the differences and consequently strengthen their union. Like Christopher Wolff mentioned, and dissoluble marriage could be viewed as one strategy for maximizing the likelihood of successful marriage. If such option of indissoluble marriage is amended, it will somehow lower the rate of divorce. Partners, when they first get married, they never believe in divorce until things go in the wrong direction. Usually, instead of resolving this issue they're having, most of them choose to walk out and then get divorced. In these cases, indissoluble marriage is the key to prevent divorce. If couples know there's no way out from their previous marriage, they surely will find a way to resolve their issue and live happily married, since they have no choice. Jessica will now speak to you about a temporary separation as another way to avoid divorce.
Separation instead of divorce is an option that can be pursued by a married couple when their marriage is falling apart. Temporary separation is when one person moves out and the couple takes a break from each other, but while still remaining married. Being near each other all the time can add to the hostility for couples considering divorce, so separation can sometimes save the marriage. The new perspective may help the couple discover the cause of their dissatisfaction. It also provides a testing period that can alter perceptions of divorce as a solution. Forbes magazine lists several benefits for married couples to become separated instead of divorced. Separated spouses won't lose their health care plan, especially if it is under the name of the other person. Divorce may be against the couple's religious beliefs. Couples married for 10 years or more also qualify for certain Social Security benefits and can still file their taxes together. Sharon Giltrust O'Neill, a New York marriage and family therapist, recommends that separation should be pre-planned and not decided in the midst of an argument when one person storms out. The couple should decide who will move out and where they will live, how the finances will be handled, who will take care of the kids, and most of all, how long the separation will last. She believes that 6 months is best. It's enough enough time to settle in a new household and gain perspective on the relationship, but not long enough to seem permanent. Often, the reality check that separations provide is enough to make people resolve to work harder on the marriage. A temporary separation is a good alternative plan for couples considering divorce. Obviously, each couple and each marriage is different, so there is no one perfect solution to divorce. But in our research, we have found that these solutions, setting an age limit for marriage, counseling, living together, indissoluble marriages, temporary separations, and prenuptial agreements, have worked for many people. There is an alternative to remaining in a bad marriage or divorcing, and that is improving it. When marriages suffer, America as a whole suffers, and so we must resolve to strengthen marriage and reduce the incidence.